This is a Cash Kicks production.
What's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Cash Kicks bringing you guys another banger of a video today. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a first look at a shoe that has the potential to be the next sneaker of the year. Now, before we get into today's video, if you enjoy any part of today's video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, give your boy a like, and subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content. If you enjoy these early looks, if you enjoy On Feet, if you enjoy sneaker news, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content. Now, jumping right into it, guys, what we're going to be taking a look at today is the 2025 Jordan 4 White Cement. These joints are rumored to be releasing sometime in May. We don't have a official release date as of yet, but the last time we seen this pair was back in 2016. And if you still have 2016 pairs, chances are you're going to be trying to get your hands on a pair of these, the 2025 versions of these joints. Now, of course, these are OG, they're a classic. Some may even say that these are the best Jordan 4s to ever be created. So far, the best colorway. And we're going to go ahead and get a look at these and go over some of the details and get a quick detailed look at the upcoming 2025 Jordan 4 White Cements. So let's go ahead and get a look at the size tag here. Size tag reads Air Jordan 4 Retro Summit White Fire Red. All right, of course, in my Jordan 4s, I wear a size 14. I got this particular pair from GOAT, so shout out to GOAT for the early pair. And of course, as you can see, you get the cement print on the bottom of the box, the black on the top, your Nike Air on the side here, Nike Air on the other side, and then your Jumpman with the Flight on the top of the box. Opening up the box lid, you get the red inside top box there. Inside of the box, we got any green and white stickers. None that I can see so far. There might be one in here, but I don't see one so far. Of course, you get your cement print paper on this joint as well too. And then we have the shoe. Oh, do we have the shoe? And here we have it. The 2025 Jordan 4 White Cements. So drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts. First look at the shoe. Is this shoe going to be a cop for you guys? Are you going to be passing on these Jordan 4 White Cements? Is this potentially sneaker of the year? Now, we're going to get into that shortly. I'm going to go ahead and get the second shoe out of the box, and then we're going to go ahead and get a detailed look at the 2025 Jordan 4 White Cements. All right, guys, and here we have them, the 2025 Jordan 4 White Cements. Now, again, these joints are rumored to be releasing sometime in May. They're going to have a retail price of $225. And there's definitely some changes on the shoe that we're going to be talking about that makes it slightly different from the 2016 version. So let's go ahead and let's get into the detailed look of the shoe. So coming right off back, let's start with the sole of the shoe here. Of course, you get that classic white cement sole with the gray on the back and front of the sole. You get your red patch here, your black, and then your white with the red Nike in the middle there. And of course, coming up to the midsole, you get that white and gray in the back there with the gray air unit on the inside. You get that cement print wrapping around the entire back portion of the shoe with a little portion right here at the front. And you get your black here as well too. And then you get this Summit white leather on these joints, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Of course, you get your white netting here as well too. You have your cement print wing on the side right here with the black shoelace lids. And then wrapping around the back, of course, you get that cement gray back tab with the black paint splatter on it as well with the Nike Air, which also has paint splatter on the Nike Air as well. want to get up close so you guys can really get a look at those details on here as well with that. And of course, wrapping around, same thing on the other side of the shoe here. And then the tongue, of course, white laces. And of course, you get the red Jumpman with the black flight. Then the tongue, behind the tongue, you get the upside down Air Jordan in that fire red and white right there. And then the sole of the shoe, of course, you get that Nike Air and fire red with a black sole in the shoe here as well too. And of course, you do get that Nike Air hang tag on the shoe as well. All right, guys, and I do want to point out that you do have your widow's peak here and here on both of the shoes. You have them here and here, and they're definitely a little more noticeable on this particular pair due to the thicker leather than some of the other Jordans. I mean, they still kind of blend in, so it doesn't look bad, but once these get dirty, it'll probably be something that is noticeable for this particular pair, those two widow's peaks. And overall, man, it's just such a classic shoe. It's a super classic shoe. Definitely a fantastic shoe. Happy that they bring these back, but I will be probably one of the first to say it, that there are things about this shoe, about the 2025 version of the shoe, that I kind of dislike. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about that. So first things first, it's not something that's really noticeable that much. And to be honest with you, you'll barely even notice it yourself. But it is something that is noticeable when you're really looking at the shoe. And the first thing I want to talk about is the differences in between gray that's on the paint here and the gray that's on the wing that's on the side here. These are two slightly different tones. Again, it's definitely something that's going to be kind of hard to notice unless you're really looking at the shoe. But from a distance, it looks like the same color. To be honest, it's not something that's going to be extremely noticeable. Now, the main thing I want to say about these, though, is that the leather quality on these. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The leather quality on these things, this is some thick leather, man. And you can look at the edges and kind of get an idea of how thick this leather is on these joints. And this leather puts me in the mind of the leather that comes on the Jordan 185s. That's how kind of like thick this particular leather is. And it's just not something that you want to see on a Jordan 4, to be honest, guys. I would have loved to seen some softer quality leather on these. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it's definitely something that I can see, like creasing really bad with these joints after a couple wears. So if you love this particular shoe, you might want to double up, triple up on these, because I can see the wear really showing on this pair, considering how thick that leather is. And that thicker leather tends to crease and be very defined when you start to get creases in that thicker leather as well too. But overall, they did a fantastic job with the redesign on these joints. I'm definitely loving that it has that newer shape on it as well too. I'm definitely loving that fact. It's just something that I really like, that makes the Jordan 4s extremely more comfortable. I am enjoying the fact that they did add the splatter print to the Nike sign back in the back there. I am enjoying that as well too, which is really nice. And overall, man, it's a white cement 4. I mean, what more really needs to be said here? And of course, this is going to be on a lot of people's top of the list this year when it comes down to top sneakers of 2025. And you're going to see multiple people point these out as potential sneaker of the year. My personal opinion, it's definitely up there, definitely top 5. I can't say just yet whether this is going to be my sneaker of the year because there is still much more to come. There's already been like so much heat that has already dropped this year, so there's still a lot to come. So I can't really say that this is going to be my sneaker of the year quite yet, but it's definitely up there in that top 5. All right, guys, now after getting a quick look at the shoe, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this shoe. Is this a shoe that you're going to be going after? Is this a cop for you guys? Are you passing on these? Are you doubling up on these joints? Because I know some people are definitely going to be doubling up on these. I think I'm going to pass on the double up of these joints because there's just so much heat coming out and other shoes that I definitely need to make sure that I'm able to secure for the collection. And when it comes down to Jordan 4s, honestly, there's only one other Jordan 4 that I want this year specifically to make sure I get in my collection, and the rare Air 4s. I need to make sure I get my hands on those as soon as I get a reasonable price in my size. But again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, give your boy a like. And if you enjoy sneaker content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content. There's more early looks coming this week, guys. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bells. I got more and more early looks coming for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.